Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Stefanie Drysdale's weekly cybersecurity recap, number 85. It's Friday, August 20th, 2021 with Stefanie. Take it away.
Thank you, Chuck. So I'll just jump right in. Digital Journal this week shared an article titled "Young Adults Are Falling for Online Scams Faster Than Their Grandparents." So the data relating to the U.S. reveals how victims 20 and younger grew by 156% from 2017 to 2020, compared to just 112% for seniors. So the 9,053 young victims in 2017 jumped up to 23,000 last year. Seniors still remain by far the most victimized group, with an overall of 105,000 victims, losing over 966 million in 2020 alone. But the surge of Gen Z victims is unprecedented and definitely speaks to the growing sophistication of the scammers. So it included 5 common scams, which are targeting the teens and young adults in particular. First was job scams. I'm hearing about these a lot. People are reaching out to me. Young people are desperate to find good work right now. They're wanting to get out of, restaurant industries, things that are pandemic, harmed, by the whole thing. So they're wanting something else remote. And in doing so, scammers are posting those fake jobs that can be done remotely with really high pay. They request advance payment for training. They ask for personal information during the application process. Then they end up using it to drain the bank accounts and commit identity theft of their victims. So to avoid this kind of scam, definitely best to be wary of any kind of job that seems too good to be true or asks you for any kind of payment prior to beginning work. So never provide info or bank accounts until you've investigated the company thoroughly. Another scam that's going around is an Instagram influencer scam. In this one, they create fake accounts that look just like actual influencers' accounts. We talked not long ago about one where they impersonated a DJ who had a sick mom. They in some cases will host a fake brand sponsored contest and ask the winner to pay a fee or provide their bank account information to win the prize. Please never send any money or bank account information to anyone that you don't know. Romance scams are another one, also known as catfishing. This is when scammers steal photos of good-looking people, target victims that are vulnerable online. They convince the victim to fall in love and then begin asking for money from them. Sextortion scams, my very favorite. We hear a lot about these. The modern love letter, aka sexting, which has now led to sextortion. The scammers pose as an attractive person, they seduce their target, and then move the conversation over to text or WhatsApp or another platform. They send an explicit message and then ask for one in return. Once they receive these messages or these photos, they reveal themselves to be scammers, or the parent of an underage minor or whatever, then threaten to send the explicit photo to all of your contacts, your work colleagues, your relatives, spouses in some situations, or even post the picture on the internet. So definitely be aware of those. Definitely be careful who you're sending any information to. And online shopping. Fake websites created that look like an online store selling items at a huge discount. If you buy, the item doesn't arrive. They pocket your money, steal your credit card and personal information for future online theft. So please, all of you, be on the lookout for those. But definitely, if you are younger, then those are the ones that are most heavily targeting you. So Security Boulevard shared dark web, a haven for fake digital certificates. Just when you were all starting to get used to looking for that HTTPS before you visited a trusted website, those digital certificates that verify a site is secure are increasingly being used, sold on the dark web. So another reminder to just be careful where you browse and don't trust every site. So US News announced their best password managers of 2021. A little bit of movement in the list from years past, putting Keeper at the top this year, followed closely by Bitwarden, and Dashlane and LastPass tied for third. LastPass taking the biggest hit due to recent price increases. So this is one where you definitely need to research the features that best suit your specific use case, and know that this is one of those things that it's money well spent to protect your accounts. So don't be afraid to cough up a few dollars here and there for something that's important. Gizmodo shared T-Mobile offers free identity theft protection after hackers steal data on millions of customers. More not so great news from the T-Mobile breach. So now notifying victims that their PIN numbers were exposed. So even if you're not a current customer, please be sure to update any kind of information you have with them, an old PIN or an old password, as well as just being extra vigilant about any kind of outreach that you may receive either via email or phone urging you to interact. So go directly to the source through either your phone or the app. Confirm that you have multi-factor authentication enabled. Make sure that you're monitoring all the activity on your accounts for any kind of anomalous behavior. And as the investigation is ongoing, keep an eye out for any new developments that may impact you. So Alexander Blanc shared Bleeping Computers article titled, "You Can Post LinkedIn Jobs as Almost Any Employer, So Can Attackers." So attackers are using this social engineering tactic to collect personal information and resumes from professionals who believe that they're applying to a legitimate company without realizing that their data may be sold or used for phishing scams. So as an employer, you can manually email LinkedIn to the trust and safety team to get those options enabled that allow you to block unauthorized posts and only allow authorized team members to post jobs. Additionally, it suggests informing your recruitment and HR teams to just periodically monitor your company's LinkedIn pages and report any bogus postings to LinkedIn. Definitely want to make sure that your company isn't tied to these job scams. And in the latest update to the $600 million crypto heist at Poly, after returning part of the stolen crypto, the remainder to be returned when Poly is ready, they've since offered the hacker a position as its chief security advisor, proving that getting a job during a pandemic is requiring more and more creativity to get noticed. It will be interesting to see what unfolds next on this one. And as things quickly evolve in Afghanistan, we want to personally offer thanks and support to all those who have done and continue to support our safety, the empowerment and equality of women, and those allies who stepped up when we really needed them. So the seed's been planted. It will continue to grow. I know there are many organizations trying to offer support and help get people out of there right now. So feel free to share them in the comments below so that we can all help. And that's what I have for you all this week. I hope everyone is doing well, and I will look forward to seeing you all next Friday.